Hello again, I'm Mark Ford, coach, author and editor at Your Best Kept Business Secret, and welcome to another podcast and article helping you get the business that you deserve. Now, last week we told you why you need a blog and all the benefits that blogging can bring to your business, and that's all well and good, you may say, but just what on God's green earth do you write now that you've set it up? Now, the key to leveraging blogging for business growth is to provide consistently regular and high quality content that keeps readers coming back to your site again and again. But never fear, read, watch or listen on to learn about the 5 essential things and content that you should be sharing on your blog. Practical advice and how-to advice and how to post form the bread and butter of many blogs, and for good reason. Readers love them. One of the best ways to offer value to your readers is to help them solve a problem or answer a burning question. How-to articles can take the form of lists like this one, where you include a number of tips and tricks in a list format. They can also be presented as a step-by-step guide, walking them through exactly how to implement a particular solution or a new process. Not sure what kind of advice that your readers might want? Well, luckily, data is your friend. Use your Google search console to see the search terms that people are using to find your site. Those are a really good place to start. You should also think about the kinds of questions that you get asked most often. Chances are, if 2 or more people have asked you for advice on the same thing, there are a lot of others out there wondering about it too. Case studies. Now, case studies are real-life examples which illustrate a wider point or demonstrate the value of a product or service. But case studies must not be purely promotional. If they read like sales pitches in disguise, your readers will soon get turned off. Charities and non-profit organisations use case studies to great effect. Think about the last request for a donation you received from a charity, whether it was by letter, email or social media post. Chances are it includes at least one case study that brings to life the problem the charity is trying to solve and the ways that your contribution can help them do so. Humans are driven in large part by emotion, and telling a great story is the best way to invoke a particular emotional response. Businesses can use case study-based storytelling too. Do you know a business who came up with an innovative solution to survive the COVID-19 crisis as an example? An entrepreneur who revolutionized their sales process with a new piece of software? Someone who is using social media in an unusual but effective way? Chances are you do. As long as the case study relates to your industry and area of expertise in some way, it is valuable content. If the solution to the problem involved your product or service somehow, then so much the better. Industry news and views. It's vital to keep your finger on the pulse of what's happening within your industry, both locally and further afield. It's a good idea to subscribe to relevant Google alerts and follow industry hashtags on social media. Has a company in your industry come out with a new game-changing product or solution? Write about it and what it means for you or your customers. Does a new law impact the way that you or the people that you work with do business? How do current events change the landscape in your sector? Remember to explain things in the simplest and most jargon-free language you can, as not everybody in your audience will be experts in your field. And don't forget to inject your own opinion into the mix. Behind the scenes. Now, behind the scenes content is what humanizes your business. It allows people a glimpse behind the curtain to see how things work on a day-to-day basis. For a freelancer or a solopreneur, you might do a 1 day in the life of me posts or roundups of things that you've been watching, reading, or even listening to recently. If you go to any interesting events or conferences, you can write about those. If you make big changes such as renovating your offices or moving to new premises, documenting those can be a fun way to share the journey with your audience. And if you have a larger team, consider allowing each member to do a takeover post where they share insights into who they are, what they do, and what their daily work life looks like. Promotional. Now, we have left this until the last one deliberately. Yes, your blog should contain promotional content, but it should be woven organically in with everything else. If your posts are aggressively salesy, people just won't read them. Do too many of these and they'll unsubscribe from your newsletter or your magazine or stop coming to your site, full stop. Promotional blog posts should be used strategically. Each one should have a specific purpose and ideally be tied to a specific time frame. Example, a limited time sale linked to a specific holiday or release of a ticket that event you're organising. You can also do new product announcements and occasionally spotlights on particular products. Now remember to focus on benefit and value. Nobody cares that you think your product is the best thing since sliced bread. They care that it will help them solve a problem or fulfill their need. We advise using the 10% rule. No more than 1 in 10 of your posts should be of a promotional nature. Your blog can be a great asset to your business if you use it strategically and creatively. And hopefully these suggestions have given you some ideas to get started. And that's it for this episode of Your Best Kept Business Secret podcast. Subscribe, like, love, and share. We are here to help you get the business that your hard work truly deserves. I am Mark Ford, coach, author, and editor at bestkeptbusinesssecret.co.uk, the online magazine and platform telling you the secrets that other businesses don't want to tell you. And I will see you on the other side.